May 24th, 1954, a day that would go down in maritime history. On this day, a new liner for Redwood Maritime Lines was launched, one that would leave an indelible mark on the world of ocean travel. This was no ordinary ship. It was the first of the Primrose class, designed to be both an ocean liner and a luxurious cruise ship, capable of traveling the transatlantic route while offering glamorous cruises in the Mediterranean. A ship built for the ages. Her name? The SS Primrose. A name that would be associated with luxury, tragedy, and a legacy that would last for decades. As the ship was launched to a crowd of 25,000 onlookers, few could have predicted the journey that lay ahead for this magnificent vessel. Built at the height of the post-war economic boom, the SS Primrose was a marvel in design. Redwood Maritime Lines envisioned her as a hybrid, a ship that could cross the Atlantic while offering vacationers the ultimate in comfort. On the 2nd of April, 1955, the SS Primrose embarked on her maiden voyage. Departing from Genoa, she set sail for New York, marking the beginning of a journey that would span more than 2 decades. Her schedule was grueling, but the rewards were great. During the spring and summer, she made her mark on the transatlantic route, connecting Europe to the United States. But come fall and winter, the ship would trade the icy North Atlantic for the warm waters of the Mediterranean, offering exotic cruises to the world's most desirable destinations. From 1955 to 1978, the SS Primrose became a symbol of elegance and opulence, transporting tens of thousands of passengers across the world's oceans. But like all great things, her time with Redwood Maritime Lines was destined to end. In 1978, after over 2 decades of service, the SS Primrose was retired. She was laid up in port, her hull painted white, a silent monument to an era of sea travel that was slowly fading. With new, faster jet planes dominating the skies, the demand for ocean liners began to wane, but the Primrose wasn't done yet. In 1980, the SS Primrose was bought by the Missouri Shipping Line Company and renamed the St. John. Her new owners saw the potential for her to become a star of the Caribbean cruise industry. Refurbished and modernized, she was once again set to sail the seas, this time around the islands of the Caribbean and Halifax, where she became an instant hit. Her charm never wavered. Passengers poured onto the decks for luxury cruises, enjoying the stunning beauty of the Caribbean islands and the timeless elegance of the ship. For the Missouri Shipping Line cruises, she became one of their most profitable ships. By the mid-1990s, however, the St. John was beginning to show her age. While still popular, the years were taking their toll on the ship. Her engines, her boilers, and her exterior were all showing signs of wear. In 1995, it was decided that the St. John would undergo a major restoration. Her restoration was a massive undertaking, and while the ship would be returned to good condition, there was still one major issue that could not easily be fixed: her boilers. Finding replacement parts for a ship built in the 1950s proved challenging. But with the St. John still in operation, the owners did their best to keep her afloat. September 10th, 2008. It was supposed to just be another cruise, another week-long adventure into the warm waters of the Caribbean, but fate had other plans. 3 days into the voyage, disaster struck. Due to a miscalculation in navigation, the ship found itself heading directly into a fierce storm. The sea began to chum violently, and the St. John struggled to keep its balance as the wind and waves grew more intense. The ship was rolling dangerously, and the strain on her old boilers became too much. A catastrophic failure occurred. The boilers, weakened by years of service, exploded. The ship was no longer in control. With the St. John badly damaged, the once proud liner began to sink, capsizing the port and sinking by her stern. Panic spread among the 2,500 people aboard as they scrambled for lifeboats and for safety. Out of the 2,500 aboard, only 126 would survive the tragedy. The sinking of St. John became the deadliest disaster for the Missouri Shipping Line Cruise Company, and for many, it was an unimaginable nightmare. One that would forever change the lives of those who survived.